Alright, good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to start out with a prayer. We're going to do things a little bit different this morning. Holy Spirit, can you please lead, guide, and direct this reading? Can you give me a message for the collective for our highest and greatest good? And block out any negative energy that might try to come against the reading so that we can get an accurate picture of what it is you need us to see, so we can have everything you have for us. Thank you for showing us what we need to see. Thank you so much. Alright, the energy looks good. So I'm not going to be too concerned about that. Good deal. Thank you, Spirit. Prayer, please. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. This is a prayer about acceptance, about serenity, about giving you the serenity to accept the things you cannot change, the courage to change the things you can, and the wisdom to know that sometimes you can and can't change things. So to know which is which. Alright, now let's, Spirit said, pull virtues first. I'm going to get some out of here, and then I'm going to use Denise Lynn's Sacred Destiny like I've been doing. What are you doing in this collective virtuously? You're giving us gratitude, and I think that that is really what we need. Always. We're having to be obedient to do what we're told by those in authority, and this is about work. So it's about work and doing what you're told at work and bringing joy to your life somehow. So this is about work. Alright, what song do you have? I've always done this beforehand, but I'm going to do it in front of you this time. I don't know why Spirit wanted to do it that way. What song do you have for the collective, Holy Spirit, for our highest and greatest good? Show me what I need to see about this situation, please. Break My Soul by Beyonce. And all I did was hit shuffle. Okay, so we know this is a song about not letting work break our soul. And we're seeing that we're dealing with work, service, being grateful that we have a job, and doing what we're told by those in authority. This will bring us joy. Alright, so I'm going to leave it there because we know this is about work. Alright, what virtues are you working on in this situation when it comes to Sacred Destiny by Denise Lynn? Spirit says you're pure and you're in flow. So you're pure here. You have your purity. Somehow your purity factors into your work. Maybe staying clean from chemicals. Releasing something so you can be in flow. Maybe a resentment. You may have a resentment against someone at work. You could be innocent in a situation. You're still and releasing something. So be still and let this go. So something could have happened at work. Show me what virtues you're working on in our service. What virtues are you working on in our jobs? You're going to bring miracles in our jobs. Miracles, collective. So maybe you need a job. Alright, what about gratitude? Gratitude is about going on adventures, having the courage, having blessings, and having happiness. So somehow you might be going on an adventure at work. You may be going on vacation. But for some reason you need courage for this adventure. You're going to have blessings and happiness. So maybe this is a very serious trip you're going on. And what's the obedience? This could also be how Spirit's working in your life. Your obedience is where you get your pleasure. How do you get pleasure from obedience? Well, that flew out because of power. You get power and pleasure. So somebody might be on a power trip. Somebody gets pleasure out of being in power. And this makes things complicated. Clarify the miracles. The miracle is that you're going to have healing chaos, forgiveness, a transformation, change, and you're going to embrace this change. So you're going to have healing chaos at work. There's going to be a miracle at work. It's going to come through healing chaos, forgiveness, a transformation, and a change that you're going to embrace with delight on the bottom of the deck. So somehow you're going to embrace change at work. What would your higher self say to you about your service, your work, the change that you have to embrace? What is this forgiveness and stuff about in your job, Spirit? Something happened at work and you're going to have to forgive somebody. There's your courage and divine timing. Have courage that at the right time, the right things are going to transpire. There's a transformation happening in your work life. You're going to listen when it comes to divine timing. Alright, show me what your higher self would say about your service. Your higher self would say that you need to see this from a different perspective. Alright, what about your gratitude? Your gratitude is about you having acceptance. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. So you're going to have courage when it comes to your blessings, happiness, and adventures. Alright? And what about your obedience? Why is obedience here with pleasure from power? If somebody, your boss might be on a power trip. You're going to get freedom from this. Whoever this is that's getting pleasure from their power trip, you're going to be free from that. Don't give up. Don't give up, collective. Continue to persevere. Alright, I'm going to use the Black Tarot. This is the White Witch. How are you working overall in our work lives? The Fool. Somebody's starting a new opportunity. Somebody's about to start something brand spanking new and take a risk. That's why you're embracing change. You're going through healing chaos, you're going to forgive, and this is being transformed because you're embracing change and you're seeing it from a different perspective when it comes to your work. And you're going to take a risk. You have a lot of trust. Aries is here. What's the energy to overcome? I see you're having to accept something. The Emperor, your boss, could be the energy to overcome. And what's going to pull it together? Ooh, the Chariot and the Lovers came out. So Gemini's here with Taurus. We have Aries twice. It's like you have no choice when it comes to getting over this, overcoming this. There's going to be no choice about overcoming this. And you have the Moon on the bottom of the deck, which is you being in your feelings. But we'll see what that means, because you're going to be in your feelings and in this negative. It's like the Moon energy is just a secretive. I can't see exactly how this is all going to turn out. But see, you're willing to take a risk, and Spirit's giving you this ability to take a risk, to leap into the unknown, to not know exactly where this is all going to lead you. The energy to overcome is trying to be controlling. Okay? Trying to be controlling. Alright, let's see how this happened. We're going to use the money deck. How did this happen? Your soul tribe and change. So you may have changed where you're living, or you might be planning on changing where you're living. Show me how this happened. The underworld and change. The underworld is about death, sex, unconventional ways to make new money in a new world, because the world is changing. A writer in the underworld. You may be writing about the changes. You may be writing about a death. You may be writing about something. The underworld is about find unconventional ways to explore new sources of income. Sex, death, hidden knowledge, probing into the mysteries of life. As the world evolves, so can your means of earning money. So you're writing about how to, maybe you're filling out applications for new jobs. All right, show me how this happened. Something was being unlocked. There's a designer here, and they have a strategy. So it happened because what was locked can now be opened. You have opened the floodgates of abundance without limitation. Or blocks are here to tell you that you're steering off track. Somebody is designing something. Find a creative strategy to improve your finances, fashion, product, interior design, or any job that involves design. Tune into your own individuality and don't be afraid to be different. And this is the Fool energy. You're just being very, you're taking a risk. And then you have a strategy. This is how it happened. Something that was locked can now be opened. Or you were blocked. And now you have a creative strategy. Here's your strategy right here. Becoming more strategic to succeed in the long term. Look at your current goals and imagine what obstacles may appear. And then remember, hasty decisions while moving too quickly are leading to mistakes. So be careful about making hasty decisions. But you were trying to unlock something that was locked. You were trying to make something happen that wasn't really possible. And it was because you were designing a strategy. Alright, what was being hidden? Your real estate is here in reverse. Your comfort is here. You had a loss. Something you had to sell or buy. And you wouldn't take a risk. So, secretly there's something going on with your real estate and your comfort. So you might be having a hard time paying your house payment or your rent because you've had a loss. And because maybe you spend too much buying things online, whatever. And you don't want to take a risk because you've had a loss when it came to selling or buying something. And this has affected your comfort in your real estate. It looks like you're struggling to make your house payment because you spent too much. Alright, show me what's being shown. What's being shown is that you're not going to do odd jobs, but you're going to be persistent. You're going to get a gift from somebody from the past. And this may be somewhat of a surprise. So somebody's going to give you a gift from your past because you can't do odd jobs. But you are trying. You're trying as hard as you can. And it's like you just can't make things happen. So what's going to be the outcome here? The outcome here is your soul tribe and setbacks because of a writer. So somebody may send you a message and it's going to tell you basically, this is going to be a setback because I'm not on the right path or you're not on the right path. Why do you feel like you're not on the right path? Because there's something going on with your transportation. Your car may be broke down or you may have lost your car, repossession. A crafter in reverse, a workaholic in reverse, making mistakes and having to be cautious. Damn it, boy. So something's going on with your transportation. What's going to happen next is you need to work on your car. A crafter, being a workaholic, making mistakes and caution. Clarify the outcome of the mistakes and caution. You're exploring that now. You're trying to figure out what to do because you know something needs to change when it comes to the underworld. Somebody here could be selling drugs or sex toys or something like that. What should they do? Whatever you were unlocking, I think it may have been a car. I think you were trying to buy a car. Alright, what should they do differently, Spirit? There's something involving beauty that needs to be dealt with, and there's gossip that nobody wants to hear that would bring you, the gossip would bring you options. Alright, let's see what the gossip is real quick. What's the tea when it comes to beauty and caution and all that's going on here? Somebody's sorry but not sorry, and they're ignoring you. And if you're in trouble right now because of money, This might be your reading. Alright, what's the gossip nobody wants to hear? That somebody's alone and they're traveling. And this isn't your destiny. Why is it not your destiny? Because of 3 or more third-party others. Clarify what you mean by this. Somebody is sorry because they're materialistic and a liar. And what's going to be the outcome of this liar? They're not going to have a hidden agenda. What do you mean they're not going to have a hidden agenda? They have a commitment to their job, to their relationship at work. And what's going to be the outcome of that? Somebody's going to be bound and blocked in something unknown. Let's pull some from the other gossip deck. I'm trying to read these intuitively as if it's about work. Talk to me about this outcome, Spirit, with the gossip. Somebody's not keeping a promise. You're standing your ground because it's affecting your family. You're setting the record straight. Sexual protection is here. Having to protect yourself because shit's about to explode and you can't have sex. Somebody was betrayed. What's going to be the outcome? Somebody's a hater. They're depressed. And they're attracting like a moth to a flame when it comes to a fake apology and fake friends. What's the fake apology about? The Phoenix rising in the wrong deck again. The fake apology is about somebody getting caught, being busy, the police involved, and not being trash. Outcome of all of this. You already know the tea, the sugar and the salt both look the same, and somebody is not toxic. But they know they fucked up and they were betrayed. Outcome of being betrayed, and somebody's going to be insecure. What should they do differently? You need to be a diamond girl who's born to shine. Somebody's about to get kicked to the curb. Why are you not expecting a new beginning? Because you know you have to be careful because somebody is total drama in action and you're trying to stay aligned and centered with the universe because you used to love this person but they betrayed you. What's the truth about this person betraying you? You need to chill out because you're a player and you need anger management. And you've been venting and talking to other people about this person's issues. Alright, so I don't know what happened between you and this person, but it looks like to me that you're blaming them for something that you were pretty much involved in yourself. Somebody could have been having sex at work or doing something they shouldn't have at work. And the other person is bringing that up also. I'm going to say stay away from this person because they feel like they are catty and vindictive. Alright, so what I want to look at next is the truth. What's the truth about this person and how this happened? Their home is here. And then there was no science, so they had to take it slow. So maybe you couldn't find a job in your, education field. What was being hidden? That there's something that they couldn't talk about. And what's being shown? That somebody's not happy and they're not a sport or they're not into sports. And what's going to happen next? You're going to have a counselor and juggle. There's somebody who's got something going on with their health and you can't take off because you can't help somebody. Why is your leadership in reverse? Because of the media and a partnership. What should they do differently? You need to make peace when it comes to using your voice on social media and be an inspiration. And how can they use their voice on social media? You need to have growth, a new beginning, and not be a perfectionist. You need to have growth. Don't start over and don't be a perfectionist. You're an entertainer. Outcome of their growth. It's undecided. What is it leaning towards? No charity. What do you mean no charity? You're not going to rescue somebody, and you're going to have your stability, and your business is upright. So it looks like you're going to do good. You just have to, there's somebody in your job that you need to steer clear of, because they are somebody you need to be careful of. They're involved in maybe selling drugs too. This could be about selling drugs for all I know, because there's something over here you can't talk about. What is it over there that they're not supposed to be talking about? Can you tell me that? If not, just don't. Is there anything? No, not today, sweetheart. No boundaries. What is it that they're not being silent about? It was silence in reverse. So what are they mouthing off about? Somebody's mouthing off your health and not being the thing it's thriving. What is it that this person is being silenced but not silenced about? About justice, mistakes. It's about something that was justice, mistakes, sharing, and your stability. Why didn't you share your stability with this person? Because of divine timing, sports, and something illegal. What should you do here? You're going to have luck. You need to be careful. Caution. You're going to have luck when it comes to managing your money and settling and not being a rescuer. Outcome of caution. You have a strategy, but somebody's unreliable and going slow. And what should you do differently? You need to celebrate. You're at a crossroads about not being a workaholic and not having science. Why are you at a crossroads? Because of taking off, being motivated, planning, and not helping somebody. Outcome of that. Your life purpose is here. Not promoting, not crafting, and not doing anything with charity. Instead, you're going to work. Outcome of your life purpose. Outcome of your life purpose is not networking, a counselor, juggling, and somebody's health. So it looks like you're a counselor and you help people with their health. Maybe their mental health. You also have a business here and you're not a student. Anything else we need to know? You're not on the right path because you're not writing. There's been spell work and you're inspired, but you're not using your voice. You're going to have a windfall because you're an artist. Outcome of your spell work. The underworld in reverse. Clarify what you mean. This is what you can't talk about. You're not making peace. There's a mechanic in reverse and going to the next level. Anything else about this situation? You have angelic help, and there's something you can't see. What can we not see? Somebody understands this. That somebody's going to be... Somebody works, but you don't know this, and it's undecided. What's the outcome of undecided? Somebody's going to be an entertainer. They're going to have new gifts activated. They're going to be persistent, and they have a gift, or somebody's going to give them a gift. Why is activation in reverse? Because of parenthood. So this is one of your children or one of your parents. Somebody has a child who doesn't know they're gifted, but they're an entertainer. And there's something they're thinking about doing with animals, but it's in reverse also. This is a career reading, so I don't know how much further I can go with it. I will pull some tarot. Can you show me any more about how this happened? A great fortune came out. And what's being hidden? There was something about a great fortune. What's being hidden? Adjudication. So secretly somebody's trying to decide between two things. What's going to be the outcome of adjudication? Your community is going to change. That gift. Somebody's not getting a message about a mature woman and poverty. And what's being shown? So you're not going to get a message, but there's a mature woman that's no longer in the picture, and there's poverty. Thoughts are here, and a family room. And what's going to happen next? There's going to be a false person and no marriage and no expectation. Alright, tell me more about how this happened. One of you were doing too many things. One of you was working too hard. What's being hidden? That it's time for shit to get real. And what does that mean? You're giving too many fucks, give 0. They're still waiting. Don't let it all hang out. And it isn't personal. And what's being shown? That you're on the same team. And what's going to happen next? God, that's a lot of cards. You're going to have sex. You're going to want shit to be different. So you're going to pack your bags and forgive. You're going to have sex. You might pack your bags because you want shit to be different and you want to have sex and forgive. So you're going to send a picture and keep that shit to yourself. So you're not going to tell anybody, but you're sending a picture. What's going to happen with the person who's sending the picture? Why is the Fool here? Because somebody is no longer having doubts. They don't doubt things anymore. Why is the Emperor here? Because of your thoughts. What are you not thinking about? You have self-worth, a twin flame, and a divine feminine. So this Emperor is thinking about their self-worth, their twin flame, and their divine feminine. But they're doing it deep, okay? Why is the Lovers here? Because you want to have a reunion with this person. And you need to make a decision. Why is the Chariot here? Because you're not using your intuition. What do you mean you're not using your intuition? Somebody is closed off. They're coming out of a dark time, and it's fate. Clarify what's fate. Somebody's being controlling, and they can't form a solid foundation. So what are they going to do? They're going to reject this. They're going to reject this person, be detached and cold, and take this leap of faith because they don't have any doubts anymore. What were their doubts? This union and loving themselves. Alright, and what's the moon over here? The moon is somebody who's remembering and awakening. And there's communication. Why is communication travel and stuff? Because somebody's wearing a facade about their beliefs. They're romanticizing something. They're very passionate. They're not open to receive a third party. So what are they going to do? Be disappointed. What should they do instead? You should have the courage to take action. Jupiter's here. I'm sorry, Mars is here. This is a hot attraction. There's no compassion and somebody's guarded. Why are they like that? You're attracted to somebody because they need healing. Because you're not with them. What's going to be the outcome of this relationship? Your spirit guides are here. Renewing this with a spark. The summer is here and somebody feels guilty. Why do they feel guilty? Something happened in the summer. Because divine masculine needs to take care of their self and make an offer of love or love their self. But they're confused about this. What do they need to be seeing clearly? That there's too much distance and you need to be courageous and take action. Will they? Right now there's going to be separation. Why? Because they're bound to toxicity. They have too much ego and they need to get over their self. And their higher self needs to be activated. Where is divine feminine here? Healing. And somebody's returning because of creativity. Where's divine masculine here? Divine masculine is numbing. And what's connecting these two people? Damn it, your cards are going everywhere. What's connecting you is your big dreams. Something that happened in the fall at some point. A card in the wrong deck. There's been no apology and no forgiveness, and you've been stuck. What's going to be the outcome here? Divine Masculine is here with wanting a long-term commitment and awakening that they need to take off their mask. And what will we see under the mask? That there's been destruction because of something they received, and injustice, and that's why they're stuck and can't be alone. What's going to be the outcome of this? Somebody is unawakened and they're not a victim of a union. Why are you telling me this? Because the answer is no. Your tribe is here and I don't see any signs. No signs of what? Devotion in reverse. And the Dark Night of Soul. This is a nasty energy. Alright, let's look at this again. Why is the Fool here? Because of the Fool. This is a risk. Somebody's going to take a risk and start something new. When the Fool clarifies the Fool, you have no choice. Spirit's not giving you a choice. The universe has... This is destiny. Why is the Emperor here? Because they're spying. And what do they see when they think about this? That there is indecision. They need to make a choice. What are they leaning towards? Oh, there being hope, to have emotional fulfillment, everything, to have a lot of stability and abundance with an Emperor. I'm sorry, an Empress. Why did I say Emperor? So there, it's an Empress and an Emperor from two different decks. So you could be somebody else's twin flame, both of you, but you're together. How does she feel about him? She feels like this has been forbidden, but that there's going to be a wheel that's going to end a relationship. Clarify the wheel. There's an end coming because somebody won't stop bickering and fighting. They're working on their money, and this is ending. They're right, this is going to end. How's it going to end? Because there's going to be a date, and somebody's no longer going to have to wait. And this person is a King of Pentacles. Alright, why is the Lovers here? Because of the Emperor and him manifesting. What is he manifesting? His choice. He's manifesting a choice because somebody cannot be trusted. There's been a lot of hurt, grieving, breakup, loss, regret, and sadness. And it has to do with a friend that they're no longer really friends with. And why is the Chariot here? Because there's going to be somebody who is going to be pissed off because somebody's cold. And why is the Moon here? Because you're going to fight for the fact that you were left out. What do you mean fight for being left out? There's going to be a Tower. Clarify the Tower. There's a karmic partner here. The Tower is, what's the tea? I'm seeing this from a different perspective about a sexual encounter that was a nightmare. That's the Moon. And somebody taming their hunger. What's the tea? The tea is that you're feeling like you need to come out of a place where you feel imprisoned. You need to get over this, and you need to manifest. There's going to be an argument that's going to cause you to need healing and to be undecided. Clarify the argument. It's about addiction or confusion. A lot of dark, secret stuff. Somebody being a catch. They're getting hurt and not getting over this. So somebody got hurt. It was quite a catch. And somebody's not over this. Okay. I feel like this has gone almost as far as it can go. Can you show me a little bit more about what happened between this Divine Masculine and Feminine? Somebody's having an epiphany that they need to practice forgiveness because you changed my life without even trying. Why is that in reverse? Because they can't move on and they're haunted. They don't want to admit that you did this, but they're having an epiphany about it. Why is the Fool here? The Fool is here twice because of that strategy. Apologizing and fighting it. So you're fighting apologizing. Why don't you want to apologize? Because they won't call you. You're undecided. They're stalking from a fake account. They have a dying love. Somebody's not worth waiting for, and they're desperate. Or they're worth waiting for. Why is the Emperor here? Oh, your cards are going on the floor, baby. Because you feel helpless and have regret. And why is the Lovers here? Because somebody's in denial of that I choose you. I feel like you can't be trusted. It's a divine union and you need to take it slow. And what's the Chariot? Somebody's angry. Why are you feeling like you can't be trusted here? Because somebody's hard to read. They have no desire to win, but they're fantasizing. And why is the Moon here? Because I love you, damn it. And why are you angry? You're angry because you're at your breaking point. You want a divorce from a commitment because I'm missing you and I don't want to pretend anymore. Focus on yourself in reverse. Why don't you want to pretend anymore? Because there's drama, gossip, and it's just time to move on and trust the plan. Okay, what's the drama? What's the tea here? What's the gossip? That somebody is sick. Why are you telling us this? Because somebody needs anger management. What else? You're going to stand your ground because you haven't kept your promise. You have to protect yourself. Somebody talks shit about you all the time and you can't get out of this. Why can't you run away? Because this is over. Somebody betrayed you and the sex shop is here. What do you mean they betrayed you? They said, I don't hate anything about you, but I want to fulfill a fantasy by getting a room. And what will you do? You're going to realize that the sugar and the salt both look the same and that somebody is toxic. Anything else we need to know? Somebody's getting played. They're getting a divorce. What else? They're insecure. They're not trash. You already know the tea, and they're not expecting a new beginning. And the police have been involved or are going to get involved. Clarify being insecure. Because somebody is not money hungry and there was a pregnancy test. You're falling apart and you got caught cheating. Outcome of the pregnancy test. Shit's about to explode because of you not using sexual protection. Or maybe you did use it, I don't know. How are the angels helping you here? This is a very scattered reading, but it makes sense to somebody and it involves work. The angels are helping you with a relationship. You're in love. You have a lot of passion. There's a divine plan. The truth is coming out. You have a guardian angel. People, places, and things are being placed strategically for your highest and greatest good. Your faith is here, and you're getting knowledge about something that's going to bring you peace. All right, let's see what your best friend would say, Divine Masculine. Use your voice. It's okay to be open. What about Divine Feminine? Surviving is enough. Keep your head up. So you're going through the financial struggles, I think, are Divine Feminine. What's going on with Divine Masculine, Spirit? They're being patient with the regrets they don't want to have. Where's Divine Feminine? There's chemistry. She's awakening. There's marriage here and acceptance. And what's connecting these two people? That you've been playing hard and you need balance and to not be on different. You're not on different pages. This is balancing out and you're having fun together. Outcome of this divine relationship. It's true love, a spiritual lesson in denial. Why is protected in reverse? Because there's obstacles. You need to let somebody go. So something's not protected because it's in the way of this relationship. You need to set boundaries. Outcome of setting boundaries. You're longing for what? Somebody that's unavailable. So somebody's in the way of the relationship. Will this change, Spirit? Spirit says you're going to go slow and have abundance. I won't let you down in the wrong deck. I feel so happy with you, and I'm patiently waiting for you to make a decision. Because there's no passion or obsession, and you're not using your intuition about a warning, an apology, and trust. Because it's affecting your friendship with somebody. Alright, I'm going to have to leave it there because I have to get to work. I'm going to pull you a trinket, and I will do a better reading on this later. It takes a big heart to teach little minds. A feather, a cloud, a mermaid, a flower, I choose strength, a crescent moon, a piece of crystal, a lizard, a cross, strong is beautiful, a lot of things about strength, a squid or an octopus, and an Eiffel Tower, and a shell. Somebody's name could be Shell. It's like there's a lot of strength and courage involved here. Alright, I have a key and a prick or a cactus, an angel wing, a penny, a world, and silver with turquoise. Alright, I have to leave it there because I have to go to work. Spirit said to get you one of these. There's something going on here. You are the light. You are the light. And Gelato Goddess. Number 17. You are going through spiritual initiation. This is happening because you are ready for it. Even if it doesn't always feel that way. The way to pass this test is to rely on the light within you. Don't let fear or doubt make you distrust the path ahead. Don't give in to despair or believe that things will not work out. You are learning to trust that the universe knows what it is doing. And no matter what appears to be right now, they will come to you in the perfect way at the perfect time. Keep your faith in the light. All will be well. And Gelato Goddess, number 5. Have you given another the power to influence your sense of self-worth or your direction in life? Choose with care whom you allow to get close to you and to guide you. It's obvious and yet easy to forget that if we accept guidance or influence from another, we want to make sure that we are living the kind of life and being the kind of person that we aspire, that they are living the kind of life and being the kind of person that we aspire to be. You can learn from and be inspired by others, but you must stay true to yourself. Do not allow another's voice to become more important to you than the divine voice within your own heart. And we saw that divine masculine needed to use his voice. WAJBYHV, number 11. NCGIJJM, number 1. Number 9. QJGELOK. ZN8IMTXI. One more time. 11 KBHYTRR. Did I already get trinkets? Why am I pulling more trinkets? A feather, a cross, a skull, a pirate with a crown on, and an elephant. I think I already pulled trinkets. I can't remember what the hell I've done. Alright, I have a world, a key, a music note with a skull, the military or pilot wings, a horse, some crystal, learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow, an I Ching, and believe in love, never, never give up, a compass, another horse, a feather, somebody's finding feathers, a ball, another octopus or squid, and a world. Now I remember I did pull trinkets. I can't remember what I do. I have to go back and watch the reading myself. I'm going to give you one more thing and then I got to get out of here. Alright, what's going on here, Spirit? Intuition challenge. What does a bird mean to you? How do you connect to this image? What does a bird mean to you? Is this about freedom? Is this about flying? Is this about being somebody that you know, like my daughter's E-Birdie? What does a bird mean to you? Somehow birds are significant. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this made sense to somebody. Please like it, subscribe, share, all of that. I will be back while I'm on my break, and I'm going to try to go through the signs, even if I just go through the elements, but we're going to do something different when I'm on my break, because I have like 5 days off. I hope you have a blessed day and enjoy your family during this holiday season. Bye-bye.